Hello again, all you wonderful weed heads. I am, of course, Weed, aka Alan, and you're listening to another and brand new edition of Weed on Wrestling. Here at Weed on Wrestling, I get really high, deconstruct the finer points of everything WWE wrestling. Today is Wednesday. I'm finally back on schedule talking about that 205 Live, and if you noticed, there wasn't an intro. Kind of shitty audio quality, so that means I'm still recording in the car outside of a hotel. One more show, I think the NXT show I'll do tomorrow, and then I'll be back in Secondhand Studios, the Blunt Cave next week, kicking off next week on Monday Night Raw. So, only one more to suffer through without the intro, the shitty quality and audio and all that, so I do apologize, but I appreciate if you're still listening. So let's jump right into things. 205 Live. Fresh out of the WrestleMania, we're on the fucking pre-show. That shitty-ass fucking pre-show. We witnessed Neville retain his rightful place on his throne as the king of the cruiserweights. King Neville reigning supreme in the 205 Live division. That and thanks to all the plethora of video packages and promos and plugs to start the show, and in Raw and SmackDown, letting us know what the main event was going to be. We knew what the main event was going to be, and it should be fucking brilliant. It's going to be that fatal four-way, the number one contender match, Austin Aries, TJ Perkins, Mustafa Ali, and Gentleman Jack Gallagher. Fuck yes. I'm pumped for this match before the show even got going. I do enjoy me some flippy shit. I hoped it lived up to the expectations. I'll get into it later, but holy shit, did it ever live up to the expectations. The actual show gets going, and it kicks off with in-the-ring action, another match between Akira Tozawa and the Brian Kendrick. I guess school is still in session. Or the WWE doesn't know how to book new matches, original matches, or anything like that. So, yeah. Whatever. Okay. I gotta point something out. I'm a man that can admit when he's wrong. As such, I may have prematurely judged Brian Kendrick. I may have prematurely said that he was shit. Because he's not. And I had a hard time adjusting to that. He's good on the mic. He's good in the ring. Maybe he's actually a talented heel and I just wasn't giving him enough credit. I was thinking that I liked him, that I didn't like him. Maybe it's the fact that he's a heel and I'm not supposed to like him, kind of a la Miz. I don't know. But he did good. It was a good match. I fucking love the aggression of Tozawa. He's such a fun, entertaining man just to watch. The match was pretty good. It served its purpose. Plus, how about that crowd? Holy shit. They were growling in unison. At Tozawa. Both stars looked impressive in the match. They really did. Then again, they should. Because they fought each other so many times in the past that they should basically know every single move that the opponent plans on doing during the match. I'm just saying. It's the same old matches. Having said that, though, this one was good. I mean, this one was a good match. Tozawa got the win. Kind of pulled a fast one on the Brian Kendrick. The Brian Kendrick trying to fake an eye injury, like Tozawa poked him in the eye. Ref wasn't falling for it, so Tozawa jumps off the rope, feigns a knee injury. Ref kind of falls for that. Gets the Brian Kendrick distracted, rolls him up, 1, 2, 3 pin, and it's over. Tozawa got the win. Maybe Tozawa's teaching the Brian Kendrick a lesson now. All the lessons that Brian Kendrick taught him. Fuck yeah. It was great storytelling once again by the 205 Live roster. Showing that those other two shows, the shit ones, Raw and SmackDown as of late, besides, yesterday and Monday, that, yeah, 205 Live showing the main roster how it's done, kind of like NXT does as well. It was good. It was a good match. The next one, it was good as well. Rich Swann versus Oney Lorcan. It was some dude from NXT versus some dancing fool. And I started writing, oh hell, it's going to be a squash match, and I had to quickly scratch it out because it wasn't. Oney came out fast and brutal. Again, I thought this was going to be a squash match, but damn, that NXT dude, Lorcan, looked good. He looked impressive. It was actually a good match. Of course, Rick Swann gets the win, but it was a hard-fought battle. Very entertaining. Very, very entertaining. And then my botch of the night followed that. It was whenever Rich Swann grabbed the mic and had to ruin it by trying to do his best New Day impression. So my botch of the night goes to Swann for his blatant ripoff of Big E when he went, Orlando! I expected him to say, don't you dare be sour, right after that, because that's what Big E does. And then Swann goes on to cut a shitty-ass promo, like we all didn't know that it was him, Rich Swann, that was giving Alicia Fox all the gifts anyway. I mean, yeah. There's a problem here. I don't know what it is. Oh, yeah, that's right. I know what the problem is. I don't fucking give a shit. That's the problem that I have with that storyline, is I don't fucking care. Speaking of things that I don't care about, there was another Drew Gulak sighting. He had a backstage segment as he tries to continue to ruin the cruiserweight division. Fuck Drew. That's all I can say about him. If that motherfucker ever makes a lasting impression or does something worthwhile in a ring, I might change my disposition or even change his nickname. But until he does something memorable, I'm going to learn how to speak if I didn't get too high before this. If he ever learns how to do something memorable, then maybe I will remember him. But until then, he's just going to be known as Drew Who. Moving on, there's a quick little segment of the United Kingdom wrestlers. It was good to see them again. And they were on the show letting us know that we have something more to look forward to. There's another weekly show coming to the network. So now we have Raw, SmackDown, 205 Live, NXT, and the European. So we're going to have 5 shows of wrestling during the week. 6 when there's a pay-per-view. And if that means there's a pay-per-view, you might as well include NXT on that Saturday. So are we really going to have 7 shows of wrestling, one a day for a week? All right. Okay. It is what it is, so yeah. Now I have more WWE to watch, yay! But I will say this, if NXT and 205 Live continue to be as strong as they've been in the past weeks, as far as their viewing content and quality, I may have to stop watching the main roster, just to give myself some time and some sanity. Nah. I'll just keep doing what I'm doing, rearrange the schedule, make it work. Fuck it, I'm excited for a weekly UK show. As long as Nigel Fuckwad isn't there. Get another announcer. After that, Neville. Neville came out. Got a pretty decent promo. He talks for a bit saying how he meant to gouge Austin Aries' eyes. And he had a little fun crowd interaction there for a minute. The hip hip hooray segment. Only to run them down once more. I mean, King Neville really is on another level. Heel Neville is the best version of himself. So yeah, I'll have some more of this, please. I love me some asshole cuntiness. Yeah, you just keep doing what you're doing, Neville, because I want some more of you being a dick to everyone. It's fucking entertaining. Right after that, because I'm flying through this today. It's fucking hot in this car and I want to smoke more weed. So I apologize if it's short, but I want to get to this fucking main event. this fucking main event. Holy shit. Fuck yes. Fatal 4-way number 1 contender match. Gentleman Jack Gallagher, TJ Perkins, Mustafa Ali, and Austin Aries. And holy shit. What a fucking awesome match. Yes. 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 God damn it, yes. This is why I'm a 205 Live fan. The storytelling, the actual in-ring ability displayed here. Fuck yes. It was such a fast-paced match. The flippy shit was galore. There was a William III sighting, and you thought, maybe that's all it's gonna be, only to resurface later and catch flight. Hell yes. These 4 superstars, these 4 contenders right here, these athletes could compete every single night, and I would watch them. Fuck, they could fight forever, and I would still be entertained and not complain. That is just how good they are. All the superstars look great here. No one looked weak moving forward. Moving forward, they looked really strong. This is the kind of stuff that gives me, a semi. Because, whoo, shit. That was a good fucking match. The whole red light, green light on the turnbuckle by Gentleman Jack. TJ Perkins doing what he always does. I mean, he kind of always has good matches. He's entertaining, at least. His character may be shit, but his in-ring ability is fucking solid. And then there's Austin Aries. What more needs to be said about Austin Aries? I mean, he's the A-double standard. Mustafa Ali just keeps getting fucking better and better every week. I mean, yeah, he keeps just being fucking awesome and underrated. It was a great match. A great fucking match. I can't say it enough times. The triple neckbreaker move, that double suplex where Ali was thrown and Perkins was used basically as a step stool. The crowd? Yes! The fucking crowd. I mean, as they so elegantly chanted, this is fucking awesome. Or, sorry, this is awesome, because it's PG. I'm not supposed to say fucking, but fuck it. I mean, how can you not be entertained after the second William III spot when Gentleman Jack grabbed his umbrella and jumped off the top rope onto the floor? How could you not be entertained? So many good moves. So many good moves that I could list them. I can't even list them all here, because it would take up the majority of the podcast like this match is going to do anyway. Because, oh, Jesus, what a match. You had some submission moves thrown in there, and then you had false finishes here, false finishes there, momentum changes. It swung from one competitor to the next. You never knew who was going to win the entire thing. It's everything that a WWE fan wants in a match. The only thing more that I could want is if it was like a ladders match or something like that. And that would be insane. Austin Aries gets the win, and again, it was a back and forth battle. I really thought Mustafa Ali was going to pull it out, but you never know. So yeah, he's the number 1 contender again, setting up more feuding between like Austin Aries and Neville, and I'm strangely okay with this. They didn't get their due justice on the pre-show of WrestleMania. They need a big-time pay-per-view event match to really solidify their feud. I'm going to hit on this here a little bit later, but I got to move on and digress. What about me? What about Raven, missing superstar of the night? There's a few in here. There's a few wrestlers that could get this spot. I'm going to leave it up to you, the listeners, to tell me who the missing superstar should be this week. Hit me up on Twitter, We Don't Wrestling. But I'm going to give you some choices. Minnie Neville, Tony Nese, Arya Davaria, and Noam Dar. Yeah, that'll work. I get that it's only an hour show, so all your superstars can't get their deserved TV time, and if you're going to cut people from the show, these are the ones to cut. Because, my lord, what a match. And what a show. You had one that I thought was going to be a squash match, and it wasn't. because it actually ended up being really good. The Rich Swann, Oli, or whatever his name is, match. The Tozawa Brian Kendrick match served its purpose. It was good, but none can hold a candle in the wind to that final match. The main event match, that fatal 4-way number 1 contender. So yeah, my overall feeling that I get after the show is, to steal a line from the old ECW days, holy shit. This right here is why I became a wrestling fan. Way back when, in the WCW days, when they had the cruiserweights, I was lucky enough to see the Billy Kidman Rey Mysterio feud, the Chavo Guerrero Rey Mysterio with Billy Kidman thrown in there. So many great feuds. Throw Jericho in the mix, Dean Malenko, Eddie Guerrero. All great wrestlers. All great entertainers. And these guys in this match reminded me of all the emotions and feelings that I used to get whenever I used to watch those cruiserweights, because they're a completely different beast of the superstars that Vince loves, the big sweaty men. And this right here, this is the storytelling and everything like that. So much action, so much storytelling. Holy fuck balls, what a night. Between the stellar in-ring guys and that fucking commentary table, they were on point too. Even the damn crowd. This was one more amazing show in my opinion. The main event, that fucking main event. Holy hell, what a match. And yeah, Tom Phillips and Corey Graves together is probably the best talkie table that there is in the WWE. Can we just get these two to do every single match on commentary for every single show and just fire everybody else? Because their back and forth banter, the humor, their ability to improv while still sticking to the script, sweet booby juice. They are the best announcers out there right now. You throw in JR right in between the two, and you got yourself a threesome. We've got ourselves one more amazing commentary crew. And look, I know, going back and thinking about this episode of how I got everything together, I know my botch of the night was weak. But really, there wasn't very many things for me to bitch about and rant about as being bad this week. Yeah, there was a few moves here and there that wasn't exactly perfect or didn't hit on time. One in particular, I'm thinking like the Mustafa Ali off the top rope, or the Brian Kendrick move where he hit Tozawa but missed him by about 1.5 feet. Yeah, you could have had that. But I had to pick something that I didn't like. And if I have to go with something I didn't like, then has to be the waste of roster space that is Alicia Fox. Because fuck her. Why is she even on the show? And yeah, but yeah, I'm just fucking beside myself. What a show. What a week, actually. For the entire WWE universe, I hope that moving forward, Jack Gallagher and Mustafa Ali don't get covered up by other talent and buried moving forward, because these two guys are just too damn talented to not be in the title picture. But like I said, fuck, what a show. It's way too hot in this car right now, so I'm going to crack a window. Let's get ready to get the fuck out of here. What do you guys say? I appreciate you tuning in and everything. And again, I apologize about the shitty audio quality. One more show this week, and then we'll be back in the Blunt Cave at Secondhand Studios. So thank you for bearing with me, and that's about all for today. I'll be back on, like I said, tomorrow for NXT. So until then, let's get the fuck out of here. You can find me in all the normal places. SoundCloud, iTunes, YouTube, and of course, Spreaker Radio. Weed On Wrestling is my handle on Twitter. Weed On Wrestling. Yeah. You guys take care of each other. Take care of yourselves. Take care of everybody. We say let's get the fuck out of here. Peace!